Hello and welcome to video number 5. Let's talk about the recommended WordPress LMS plugin. So, as you saw in the previous video, there are tons and tons of different WordPress LMS plugins. But we recommend LearnDash. And the reason why we recommend LearnDash is it's based on Fortune 500 company courses. So the guy behind it is very knowledgeable of learning management systems. So he's not just someone who decided, one day I'm going to create this and I have no experience. It's somebody who actually has experience and created it based on their experience. And looking through LearnDash, utilizing it ourselves, we've come to like it. And what's nice about LearnDash is it also integrates into a lot of other plugins, such as GammaPress.com, which allows you to gamify your online course and much more. So that's something else that you want to think about is, does the WordPress plugin that I'm using going to integrate with a lot of other WordPress plugins? Because if it doesn't, it kind of limits your ability to grow. It might work now, but as you grow, that'll create more problems later down the road. So let's jump on into LearnDash and I'll give you a quick overview of how things are laid out. Okay, so before I give you a quick overview of LearnDash, I want to briefly talk about LearnDash, the add-ons that it offers, and integration into things like GammaPress.com. So if you go to LearnDash.com and you go to add-ons, you'll be able to see, besides the main features, what it can integrate into. So for example, it can integrate into WooCommerce, Stripe, different shopping carts, so that allows you to take in money. You can do a course grid, which makes your courses look nice. You can integrate it into BuddyPress, which basically makes it into kind of like a Facebook atmosphere. You got LearnDash notifications, you got bbPress, which is private forums. It also integrates into a lot of membership WordPress plugins. So I highly recommend that you come here to this site just to kind of get a view of what it provides so that you can see the potential of growing your site. So like I said, LearnDash is primarily for creating courses and uploading your courses. But if you combine the power of courses, community, and fun, or gamification, those three components combined together can actually make it so addicting that people will not leave your community. So if you go to GammaPress.com, that's GamiPress, G-A-M-I, press.com, this integrates into LearnDash. Now you can see the potential here. So for example, you can click on social. So you could connect GammaPress with YouTube or Vimeo. So in other words, you can give people points based on if they watch a certain amount of video. They can do other things. Let's click on all. In fact, I'll click on Pro add-ons. So they have free add-ons that you can use, and they have Pro add-ons as well. So you can see here, if people refer their friends, they can get points for that. Another thing is daily login rewards. So that way you can get people to come back to your site and log in every single day. And by doing that, they get rewards and they get points that they could potentially use to buy other things. So now to integrate that, you would have to install something like WooCommerce. And from WooCommerce, that is the sort of the bridge between GammaPress and LearnDash. It enables you to set things up so that people can get points. They can use those points to perhaps get discounts or even get certain things from your WooCommerce shop. So I wanted to show you that because that's very, very powerful to have. Okay, so now what I want to do is give you a quick overview of LearnDash. And LearnDash has been integrated into one of our sites, as you can see here. it says Learn-LMS. And once you've installed it, you can go to Overview. And I want to point out that in addition to all the features that LearnDash offers you, it also offers you a lot of helpful documentation and learning information. So a lot of times when you purchase software or get access to web applications, they don't really offer you enough information on how to implement their plugin. So a lot of times you are left with trying to figure things out yourself. So fortunately for you though, LearnDash is so popular, you could either do it yourself or you could hire somebody on Upwork.com or other freelancing sites to actually set things up for you. Now, if we scroll up here, under Learn-LMS, we have courses. So that's pretty self-explanatory, but courses are essentially a series of videos. So one course could have different lessons. So think of lessons kind of like a section. So for example, lessons could be sections. So you could have like section A, section B, section C, and then within the lessons, you can have topics. All right. And this will give you a better idea when we take a look at a live site. So to give you an idea of what a LearnDash course looks like. So this is chemistry, and this is a course. So it's going to have the title, the description, the teacher here. And of course, you can start the course. You can see the course includes 2 lessons, 4 topics, and 1 quiz. So it's really laid out really nice. Now, it really depends on your WordPress theme. So you want to keep in mind that your WordPress theme is going to make the styling a little bit different. So the styling that you see here may be a lot different than your styling. So that's a demo course. Right here is inside of the course of the chemistry course. And as you can see here, right here, these are sections, and these sections are basically what we call lessons. And underneath the lessons, these right here are topics. So we got course here, we got lessons, and then we've got topics. So as we can see here, once you've watched the video, and you can upload your videos, like I said earlier, to Vimeo or any other video hosting site. And it's really easy to create this. All you have to do is embed the video, add some text, and that's it. So as you can imagine, if somebody's going through here, when they're done, they click on Mark Complete. And what's nice about LearnDash is it pushes them to the next step. All right, so courses, lessons, topics, and then we got quizzes, which I'll discuss later down the road. We'll also discuss certificates later on. We've got assignments, we've got groups, we have reports, we have add-ons, and settings. Now, within add-ons, that allows you to add different elements to your learning management system. So we showed you earlier, if you go to the LearnDash website and you go to add-ons at the top, you'll be able to get a list of different add-ons that you can use and integrate into your site. Now, if we go into a course, in this case, we have philosophy, you can see that there's the title, the description right here. And then if you click on the builder, this allows you to build your course out. So we have the sections here so we can move things around. And as you can see, it's very easy. You can simply drag and drop things. So you've got lessons here. And if you click the drop down here, you've got the topics here, and you can drop quizzes in between these videos if you want to do that. So you see why we mapped everything out in the past videos. This way we know exactly what steps to create once we get into LearnDash. So we got settings and we've got groups. What's nice about this is you can create groups. So as you can see here, I've created the world history group, and you can say, okay, the world history group over here has access to this course. So anybody who's taking this course is automatically dumped in to this particular group. So maybe you have one group that encompasses lots of different courses. Or if you want to have a individual separate group for every single one of your courses, you can do that as well. So now that you have a brief overview of LearnDash, let's move on to the next video.